but I have the other ones available in there.
Wait.
But
What? So, Luke, what are you drinking today? Coca-Cola.
Morning on the way to the gym and set my ukulele on top of the car and then drove off down the road.
I need a bow after that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Hojo! I learned my lesson from last time. What a welcome, thank you. I drink the most fruity drinks imaginable.
It's laundry day.
it's laundry day.
So you always wear hats with laundry day?
Peter did you a favor.
Yes. I just say, ukulele.
So how did you two meet?
Well, there's these places in San Francisco. I think they're called bathhouses.
It's like one of those things where everyone wants to focus on like the big events that happen, but day to day, what we're doing is we're on like some of our drawstrings, smoking weed, making comics. It's chill. It's so much fun, and like
Yes. Man, I'm not a YouTuber. I do this because I want to sell comic books. Yes, guys. Hi, an extra episode of A Drink with Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their hopes and their dreams and their lives and their campaigns, because I'm kind of done with the mainstream and we have to help indie creators. So indie creators were the passionate guys, and sometimes they can't like be a guest on my show, on my regular stream on Sunday, but I'm flexible. And it's my vacation, so we snuck in a little extra show for today, so we can help Aaron Jordan showcase his latest book to you guys. So yes, and in the chat I already see someone, Chris. Welcome, Chris. How are you? How are you today on this warm day? It's warm there, right? Is it warm? It's warm here. It's warm everywhere. But just keep hydrated. So yeah, guys, the link to the pre-launch page for Perfect 10 Book 5 / POWERTRIP Book 2 is in the description of this video. Please go sign up. We will likely launch this campaign at the end of July or the first week of August, around that time. So do sign up. We have some cool stuff coming up, and for early backers we have something extra. So don't miss it, guys. Okay, and Darkside is Comics is also with us in the chat. Welcome, Darkside is Comics, sir. I missed a few of your reviews because there's so much I can't follow them all. But guys, if you like comic book reviews, sign up to Darkside is Comics YouTube channel. Yes, so welcome all. It's time for the guest. Let's bring up the guest and let's talk about a wonderful indie book. It's a returning guest. He's been here before, but it's been a while. What? Watch them all. I have a life, Marinus. But I try. And frankly, not every book really interests me. You know, it's sometimes you have this review, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. I even bought some comics based on some reviews that you did. So yeah. So keep up the good work, man. Right, time for guest. Let's do this. Let's bring in the wonderful guest for today. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I have a very warm welcome for Mr. Aaron Jordan.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hello, Aaron.
Hey.
Aaron, how's life?
How's what?
Your life? How's life going? How's
Oh,
how are
life.
things? Yes.
It's going all right so far. Honestly, I'm just glad to be here. You know.
Right. You're on the campaign tour. You launched your campaign when? A week ago?
Yeah, I think so. It's on the 20th, I believe.
All right. Yeah. You did.
Shoot.
I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, it was one of the. It was a Gen 13 book. Was it Gen 13 book was drawn by? Oh, I forgot his name. Richard Bennett. Was name. The same artist who draw Brass. And I really like Brass. And then you showcased this Gen 13 book that he drew. It was a one shot. It was one single issue. But I managed to find it somewhere. So thank you. Hail Aaron.
Hey, Darkside.
So Aaron, before we talk about anything, I have to ask you the question, which should like fit the temperature today. What are you drinking?
Definitely water. Only have a little bit left of it though. I should have stocked up before I got here.
Well, if you need to, you can go grab some quickly. Jens, we're drinking water today.
Yep, let's keep it clean. Just water.
Honestly, I might just do that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man. We don't want to see you dehydrate live on stream.
No, give me 1 second.
Sure. Take your time. You really like Brass, Mr. Brink? Is this something that I don't get? There is this comic called Brass, right? But is it something sexual, Chris? Are you like yanking my chain? Hey Chris, hey Marinus, look at that. We're all good buddies here. So yeah guys, I can't really remember what the previous book was that Aaron had when he was here. We can talk about that, and if you have any questions for Aaron for today, let us know. If you want to know a bit about his creative career, there he is.
Sorry about that.
Are you settled?
Yes, definitely settled.
Yes, right. So, Aaron, I think we should start with for the people that don't know you. Like, let's pretend we never heard of Aaron Jordan, right? So, can you explain a little bit who you are and how you got into the comic book industry?
All right. So, my name is Aaron Jordan. I am the founder of Wolfsbane Comics, and honestly, I'm just a guy who likes the medium. There's like a whole bunch of interesting stuff. There's a whole bunch of interesting stuff that I've been seeing a lot of people do. And that kind of kickstarted me to be like, yo, I want to do something like this. This is actually pretty exciting.
Right.
So
what was the inspiration? What did you say?
A lot. So when I first got on here, my friend, I had a friend back who I used to work with. He was a huge EVS fan. And he pretty much told me about the Cyberfrog books and everything like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, that seems pretty good. I read a few issues. Not quite my thing, but then I saw like how you didn't really have to be in the big two or anything like that to be able to just get started. So after a while, I forget what happened exactly, but I decided to just give it a go. And I've been doing this for 2 years, and I love it so far.
Oh, great. So you just saw other people do it, and that is what led you to give it a go, right? So did you have a concept for story, or did that develop after your decision to make a comic book?
It depends on which one. If we're talking about my original series, I had that going for at least 3 years prior before I joined. I used to draw comics. They were pretty amateur, like stick figures and stuff like that. But I used to draw them a lot when I was in high school.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, we all need to start somewhere, right? So
Yeah.
Even the professionals, when you see their early work or when they were kids, right?
True.
It's all amateur hour, but we need to start somewhere. And Chris says, "Oh, you're talking about the comic. I thought you were talking about the ladies undergarments. Yeah, brass. Right. I get it now. I didn't get it. But brass. Yes. Same here. I watched Dave make thousands of dollars, so I jumped on the bandwagon. Guys, how many times do we need to tell you that you don't get into comics for the money? There, whatever you make, so whatever you see, right? Whatever I think you can attest to this, Aaron. Is that whatever money you make, it's never enough, right? Because
yeah, honestly, that's kind of true. If it was, shoot, I'd be charging like I'd be wanting to make like $8,000 at least, something to live off of, you know.
Right? Yeah. Because the amount it takes to even recoup all your expenses, and then everything surrounding that also, right? There's a lot more than just the book, right?
Exactly. There's life expenses. You gotta life expenses, food, all that.
Oh wow, is it your main thing? You have another job, or don't you?
Oh yeah, I have one job outside of this. It's honestly keeping me afloat right now. I'm pretty happy with it. What can I say about it?
Whatever you want.
Besides the fact that it's a job, it's like it keeps me grounded. I do a lot in there, and I like to keep busy. So that's nice.
Yeah, food is overrated. Yeah, better invest your money in comics than in bread.
Technically you can eat comics.
Yeah, you can. Edwin, welcome, sir. Edwin Acevedo. Edwin, I don't know if you're available this Sunday around this time, but I don't have a guest yet for next show. So if you can, let me know. Right. So you had this comic, you said 3 years prior before this one?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was my first series, Wolfsbane.
Wolfsbane, yes, now I remember. I forgot the title. Wolfsbane. That was interesting. So is that series done, or are you still making Wolfsbane comics?
No, I'm still making Wolfsbane. It's just the last time I made it, I realized that I could have done a lot better. Because the reason why I'm into indie comics and stuff is because of story. For me, I'm a huge story and lore nerd. So if there's something that I find interesting, let's say like I used to be real big on Assassin's Creed. I used to like read all the data books and everything in that. So that keeps me going. And for Wolfsbane, I realized there's some things in there that I could have told better. So I'm going to start again with issue 3, but do like a soft reboot.
Okay, so you have so how many issues do you have now from Wolfsbane?
2.
2, right. And issue 3 will be a soft reboot.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But does it make the first 2 issues kind of redundant, or
not really? The stuff that happens in there, they just the stuff that happens in the previous books still happen, but it's like slightly different on some aspects. And then there's stuff that gets explained further out, so you know exactly what's going on.
Okay. So well, this interested to me. So what were the things in the previous 2 books that you thought could be better, and how did you figure that out?
Okay, so in the previous books, for book 1, I started off with doing the POV of the detective, and I realized that throughout everything else that I planned, you're mainly getting the werewolf's perspective. So I decided to start it off with that and have the detective characters as like secondaries, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that I think I did wrong was I didn't show enough werewolf. So we're definitely gonna be getting more werewolf in book 3.
Oh, well, it's called Wolfsbane, so you expect a werewolf comic, right?
Exactly.
Mm. Welcome, TJ. Welcome, sir. He says, so the same story told by someone else?
I wouldn't really say told by someone else. I'd say just yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, you can say that if it follows
It's a
some
different perspective,
somebody
right?
else. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing.
Right. So you're going back to basically the timeline from issue 1, and you're going to retell it from a different perspective. That's what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Okay.
At least we're gonna be trying to get up there.
That can be very, very interesting, right?
I hope
Sometimes
so.
you have these movies. They have like 6 stories or something, and you see the same story through 6 different people, and at the end you basically get what's going on. You can puzzle it together, right? But
Exactly.
usually that is planned beforehand. But you're saying this is something you wanted to do because you weren't really satisfied with the first book.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting. TJ thinks so too. That's interesting. Welcome, Apex Comics. Welcome. A lot of cool people in the chat today. Guys, the link to today's campaign is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. Aaron was telling us about Wolfsbane. So Wolfsbane 3 is being produced right now, right?
No, we have all the concept work done for it. So the main thing I wanted to do was get that done and out of the way. That way, so when we get done my newest campaign now, we can go straight into the production for that.
All right.
So yeah, Wolfsbane's on the back burner for a little while until everything's settled. I don't want to overload myself.
No. You want to focus on one book.
Exactly.
All right. So okay, Pendragon. That's like historical fantasy. What kind of genre?
I say it leans more towards epic fantasy, but half of it, I'd say like for the most part, half of it takes place in flashbacks of the medieval times, and then the other half takes place in more modern settings. And the reason why I did that is because it's a book of essentially about King Arthur. So I'm these. I wouldn't say I'm like the like the best King Arthur fan, but I do like some of the stories in it. And for me, I've always looked at the modern retellings and everything, and I figured, why don't they tell it in a way like like there's a lot of stuff that they leave out sometimes, like Arthur, the original Arthur is like more Celtic in origin. There's like a whole bunch of like feat aspects. Like I found out that Arthur can like slay giants, and he's like can kill defeat 100 men in like one stroke, and you don't really see that a lot. So I'm just like, yo, what we can actually do something with this, have it be as accurate to like the old stuff as possible, sprinkle some of the French retellings and stuff like that in there. Right. And we could probably have like a really good Arthur story that's like that hits,
Right. Yeah. There was this a few years back. There was this King Arthur movie. Was it from Ridley Scott? I don't really remember.
Ridley Scott.
But it was very. There was a lot of fancy in there, and that was. Usually, you're like, yeah, fancy. That's cool, but this felt more like historically like correct or this tale, right? This actual.
Oh, you're talking about this one?
Arthur. No, there was this movie. It was a movie, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Apex says, I need a spinner rack like Dave's. Yeah, everyone does. It's cool. And Apex says, epic fantasy, sword and sorcery with historical King Arthur references.
Okay, yeah, I could say that. Yeah,
that's basically it, right? Let's.
That's basically it.
Yeah, let's bring up your campaign. It's called Pendragon, the Legend of Foretold. Bit bigger. So Pendragon, Legend of Foretold, book 1 of how many books?
I have no idea yet. If we're counting, this whole thing is gonna be like in a saga. Like, have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like each saga has like a main villain, and right now I have like
Oh.
4 sagas. Technically 5 sagas, but the last one is in like 2 parts. So, I have no idea how many books that's gonna be.
Yeah. Sometimes it's difficult to say because when you start writing, you kind of discover what needs to happen and what needs to be
Exactly.
added, stuff like that, or even removed, right?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you said you're not really a King Arthur fan, not that staunch,
No, like I'm not that
right?
knowledgeable in everything, but I
Right.
do like to research it a little bit, you know.
Sure.
And right now, I'm reading through the history of the kings of Britain. That's like one of the first ones, and I'm reading through all of that first, and just you know, I like to read like the Roman stuff. I'm starting off with like Brutus and stuff like that, and King Arthur takes like a whole while to get to, but
Right.
that's fun.
Okay. All
Sorry.
right. Let's see. You have a goal of $3,000. You're over the halfway point right now. 43 backers with 24 days to go. That's you can easily manage that. And guys, if you back during the campaign, let us know. 43 backers right now. So let's get this to 45 during the stream. Let's do this, guy. Let's share it out. Share out this campaign on social media. Share it with other people. Right. No. This art looks like watercolor. You know the color.
Yeah.
Is that
that's go ahead. Sorry.
what was the artistic decision behind that?
So initially I wanted the book to look sort of realistic, but I also wanted the magical fantasy element to be there. And I told that to my the colorist David Smelling, and he managed to get it to a way, and I think he used like some paint programs and stuff like that. He managed to make it look like it's actually you're painting it on an actual canvas.
Yeah.
He's really good at that.
Like aquarelle, right?
Acrylic? I think so. I'm not
Nice.
really knowledgeable in my colors.
Okay, this logo is kick ass. You don't have it here, but you have it here. You have it bigger somewhere. Look at this logo. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I probably have to do something about that.
Who designed this logo?
Oh, I think he's a guy on Fiverr. I forget his name, but he's the same guy that did the logo for Reaper the Destroyer. So that's the big reason why I chose him.
Right. Holy shit. Really good, man. Did you give him like this idea for the logo, or did he come up with it?
The only thing I gave him was I wanted there to be like a sword somewhere in it. But everything else, that was all him.
Wow. Well, it worked. Really cool.
Yeah, cool.
Right. So what can you tell us about this book, story, or whatever you want to share with us?
All right. So Pendragon as a whole, it has a lot of interesting things, but I think the main one would be it would be legacy, and it would also be the relationship between mentor and apprentice. And pretty much I recently some stuff happened in regards to my dad, but that had me thinking of all the time that we spent together, all the things that I wish I would have actually gotten what he was telling me back then. And I put this I put some of that into the book, whereas like some of the newer characters in this book that take place in the modern day, they're being taught by the actual Arthurian characters, and there's this whole prophecy that the wizard Merlin has that pretty much sets everything in motion, and he's been working his entire life to try to prevent that from happening. But obviously things go askew, and things happen much sooner than he'd had hoped. And the only way to stop it is for him to take the next generation and train them up to be as great as the people in his day were. And so you get like a whole bunch of conflicts in between how the people now want to do things versus how things were done back then. And it's all about coming to an understanding between each other to reach a common goal and to fight for the greater good.
Okay. There was a lot to unpack. Right. So does this also contain like the elements with the sword in the stone?
Sorry, my mic cut out.
Does this also does the part with the sword in the stone is that also in here?
Oh yeah, that's definitely in here.
All right.
I needed to make sure that came in here.
Sure. Right. Okay, yeah, it's really cool that you can basically retell the story in different ways, right? There are like a million ways you can tell this, and then you add these fantastical elements also in it.
Oh yeah.
So who's this character?
Oh, so that's one of the protagonists, David Gracie. He's I'd say he's like the centerpiece for the modern characters. He's the one that's basically chosen to wield the sword Excalibur in place of Arthur, and he's the one that really doesn't really have the most skill or knowledge when it comes to like actual combat or magic. So getting him trained up is going to be really freaking difficult.
And here he's traveling through space or some dimension between times, or what's going on? Oh, Aaron froze. Wait, let me remove you for a moment. Aaron froze. Let's wait until he's back. Guys, the link to this is in the chat. It's in the description of this video. Last time Aaron was here, I remember he also had trouble with his connection. So I'll just have to take it from here. It's still 43 backers, guys. Go check it out. It's what I say, King Arthur is dead. Oh no. So basically this is told in two different timelines. Oh, Aaron's back.
Sorry,
Aaron, can you hear me?
Yeah, my internet cut out for a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed. Right. So basically this story takes place in modern day and in like
my bad. So basically, the stuff that's happening now is in modern day, but there will be like flashbacks that take place in the past, in order to catch people up on who some of the older characters are and what's actually happening, in case some context is needed.
Right. It gives me a little bit of that vibe of these teenage movies, right? Where you have the teenage protagonist and something happens and he gets hurled back into time and has adventures there. It's chosen one or something like that, or has to rescue the world or whatever. So,
well, I wouldn't say that he necessarily goes back in time.
Oh.
Yeah, he stays in the modern day. It's just you're seeing past events. Like if I could describe it as anything, let's say Assassin, it would be like you're viewing past memories in Assassin's Creed or something like that.
Mhm.
but you take out the whole the character in the modern day sees everything that the past character is doing. It's sort of like a TV flashback, pretty much.
Right. Okay. Right. And is that a generational thing, or is this how is this connection? Where does this connection come from? These memories.
Oh, the connection? Oh no, it's just a storytelling preference that I chose to do for the book. It has nothing to do with like the modern plot. I mean, it's connected to the modern plot, but it doesn't like it's pretty much just like gives you information. So let me see. In this book, we start off with the last battle of King Arthur, and that pretty much sets up why everything is happening now. And then we flash forward to the modern day. It's pretty much there to just let you know what's going on.
Right. Okay. Well, the art is spectacular. Can I zoom in a little more? Yeah, a little bit more. Look at this art, guys. This is absolutely fantastic. The lettering is also professional. So your artist was who?
My artist is Carly Ingracia.
Yeah.
Ingracia. Excuse me.
And he does everything. He does the lines, he does the colors.
No. He did the lines. My colorist is David Smelling.
Oh yeah.
And the letterer is Eric Weathers.
Sure. Look at this. This is great. This is great.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's your process when you write? So when you write this sequence, what's going on in your creative flow or rhythm or whatever?
Okay, so I would describe myself as primarily a character writer. My goal is to figure out what the characters in that moment are feeling, what they're thinking, and what their plan of action is, and then I pretty much write around that. But I also have to keep in mind, I'm also telling a story that's meant to entertain people. So I have to make it realistic to say, yeah, they do something like that, but also have them, I need to move the plot forward too. So it's really a juggling act.
Sure. So how do you know? Do you have like proofreaders, or do you have an editor or?
Oh yeah. Piper Steed. She's my editor.
Sure.
Yeah. I also had Alejandro. I don't know his last name, but you can find him on Twitter, Alejandro Versus. He actually helped me with some of the dialogue to make sure that everything is like spelled correctly, proper English and stuff like that.
All right. Yeah. Copy editing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So does Piper sometimes make your life difficult?
I wouldn't say so. She actually gave me some good story points in the book that actually I think it perfected what I was actually trying to do. So I'm glad she actually gave me suggestions and stuff. And a lot of the stuff that some of the stuff that she was saying, it really did make sense. There was like this one scene, I was gonna have somebody get attacked, and she was like, if you're doing it from that angle, the sword doesn't really go that way. I was like, yeah, you're right. Let me change that up.
Right. But small changes, nothing major. Like
I wouldn't say major.
Right. Sometimes you have like story elements or sections that you're really proud of, and the editor's like, yeah, we don't really need that, so you have to cut out something that you really liked, that you were
she definitely did make me she definitely did help me make the book shorter. That was like my ultimate goal. Originally the thing was going to be like 80 something pages long, close to 90.
Wow. Really?
But we managed to get it down to 78.
So 2 pages less. It was first 80, now 78?
No, it was like 80 something, like a little over like 85.
All right. Yeah, sure. Well, yeah. Whatever you can cut needs to be cut. That's basically a writing rule. right? Whatever you don't need, you
think
need
so.
to lose what you don't need because it only slows things down.
Oh yeah, that is true. It really does mess with the pacing.
So what are your personal like lessons that you had as a creator during your, because you've done this for a few years now, you've written some comics. So what did you learn during this entire um, trajectory? Wow, that's a word I seldom use.
I feel that. Honestly, I would say not to rush things and definitely be more mindful of what you're trying to put in the book.
Right. So
That's just me. It's like for
what
me,
you
it's like
what you mean is no clutter, or what do you mean?
I mean, for me personally, I have like a lot of ideas that go into my head and whatnot. So I'm thinking like, oh, this is actually pretty cool. This would be nice and everything like that. But then after a while, it's like, do I really need that in the book? Is this actually the right way that I want to show stuff? Because I did that with Full Spain 1, and there was like one scene that I'm particularly not really fond of, because I could have told that so much better. Like, I don't know. To me, it felt like it was just too straightforward, and it just came out of nowhere. But you know, I gotta take my time with everything now.
Sure. Yeah, it's frustrating, right? When you have published something, and you look back on it, and you're like, I can do better. This can be better, right? But it's out there, so yeah. And but most people don't even notice. It's basically you as creator. You see what's wrong with it, right? But other people don't see usually. So this is the pretty art. Who's the artist of this cover?
Okay, so that cover, he goes by Yansum, and you can find him on Twitter. Actually, he's really good. He does a whole bunch of Have you ever heard of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah.
He does some fan art for that. Right. But he also does like OCs and everything, and the style that he uses is pretty much like this. It's really good. I think he actually got better too. So this isn't even his best work.
All right, cool. And this is the protagonist with the sword. King Arthur's sword.
Yeah, I wanted to show him as like sort of laid back and defiant, because like he didn't really want the job. He's doing it for like another reason, which is something that you'll find out later on as the story progresses. But he's kind of like he's kind of, you know, like he doesn't really like being told what to do, but he's not like that adamant about it. So he'll try to do things his own way if he can.
Sure. Bristolian Dave, welcome. All right, me babbers. Welcome. All the way from Bristol. Bristol. Yes. Oh, look at this. So we have some naked chicks in this book. What's going on here? What's going on here?
So that's actually a historical, well, not a historical figure if you're not counting the lore.
It's like a water nymph or something.
I guess you could call it that. Yeah. That's the Lady of the Lake, Nimue. Originally in like Arthurian lore, she's like the person that gives Arthur the sword. Oh. And I wanted to have her on the cover to sort of represent like a passing of the torch.
Okay. All right. And this is on the cover, right? This is exclusive hardcover. So this is the hardcover.
Oh, yeah.
This one.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you have two versions of this book. You have a soft cover and a hardcover, and both have different art.
Yeah. So you can get the book in 3 versions. The first soft cover is the base copy. That one has it has pretty good paper, but if you want to go for the Kickstarter exclusive, that has better paper quality. It's thicker paper, thicker cover, and the hardback cover is pretty much the same. I wouldn't say it's the same, but it has pretty good paper quality, and then it's a hardback, so
All right.
I think it's pretty worth it.
Okay. Ask us about our shipping. Okay, I'll ask you about the shipping.
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah, sure. It says here,
Okay.
ask us about the shipping.
Okay, so we actually decided to go with pirate ship because me as a backer myself, I don't really like paying too much for shipping rates. That kind of deflates me a little bit, So I'm going with pirate ship's expert shipping rate to try to lower the cost down as much as possible. So we all make it out of here with a good amount of change in our pocket.
Sure. Yeah. All right. That's good. That's always good. Right. A lot of links here. People can check it out. You have some art. You have some pages. Look at these colors. This is artist stellar. This is really good. A good choice for artists, for art style. And you get like 78 pages of this quality. Right?
Yes, you do.
Fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic.
I am nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't really like being on streams like that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a private person.
Oh, sure. Yeah, me neither. Me neither, man. I prefer being the host, so the attention is
Oh yeah, I feel that.
somewhere else, right? But you don't need to be nervous, man. This art looks good. I'm really curious. This logo, man, really good.
Thank you.
It's you have no trader. We still have 43 backers, and nervous is normal. Says Dark Side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
right now,
the last show, my guest Paul Thayer, he was like cool and as a cucumber, man. He was like he was so natural and loose, and he was like professional marketeer. You could tell it was. He did great. Some people have talent to be on streams. It goes with the territory right now. So this like a giant library or
yeah, that's one of my favorite pages. That's like so in the story, I think I can give this away. So back in the final battle of Arthur and his son Mordred, there was a separate battle going on, which we'll see in book 2 if we get there. Of Merlin. I'm just gonna say that for simplicity's sake. His name is different in the book, but Merlin and Morgan Le Fay had this battle, and prior to that, she played a trick on him where she trapped him in this cave. But Merlin used his magic to kind of make the cave into like a giant library, so that that way he wouldn't be bored in it.
Yeah. Well, this is true. You can never be bored in a room filled with books.
Oh, exactly.
Right. All right. Excellent. Let's take a look at your perks. What you're offering right now.
Okay.
The available rewards for you have a digital copy for just $5, guys. For just $5, you get a digital copy. That's a steal.
Yeah.
So if people want to support you, want to support the campaign, for $5 you get a 78-page book digital. That's awesome. And you get a Pendragon theme. What's that? Like wallpaper or something? Or
the theme? So I actually hired a guy on Twitter. His name is the Finn MK. He made me a really good Pendragon theme song, and I hired Animane from a trailer that we're doing now. You're gonna see a little snippet of that in there. It's gonna be 45 seconds. the actual theme song is like over a minute long. It's really good. It's really good. So if you get a copy of that, no matter which tier you're getting the theme song with it.
Oh, cool. All right. It's too bad we can't hear it on the campaign.
Oh, I actually have a little snippet of it right now. If you don't mind me sharing it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Sure, man. Bristolian Dave says, I've seen this book taking shape on Twitter. It looks really good. You can see the passion that's gone into it. Yeah, man. It's sometimes, sometimes you really need to look for the right team, creative team, the right artist, the right style, the right colors. Everything just needs to fit. And other times it just happens. It just, it's these processes can differ. You have the digital deluxe copy for $10.
$10. Yeah.
Oh,
so
covers,
with that one, wait, what?
Oh, you have something shared? Can I share it?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. And now,
so this is pretty much the theme song.
Yeah. We're not hearing anything.
Oh really?
No, not getting sound. You have the sound like thingy, like switch on.
Yeah, it's on.
Oh right, I don't get it. Maybe
it's weird.
Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Technology, great.
I know, right?
Right. So for $10, you basically get a digital deluxe, which is more digital goodies, and for $20 you have the book, standard soft cover. Again, guys, this is 78 pages, so $20. That's a good deal. It also includes glass cover cardstock, uncoated white text interiors. Right.
Let me see what I'm overlooking.
Cover, additional art. All right. Well,
one standard cover, right?
Yeah, and you have the campaign exclusive premium soft cover for $25. Oh, there's also soft cover. All right. Sure. Yeah, these different like paper qualities. That takes a little getting used to. Paper quality. And then you had a friendship package. Be a good Samaritan by getting a copy for you and your buddy. Oh, you get two?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Cool. And then the hardcover for $40. All right. All right. Nice. And we have the King's Chest for $80. Receive all previously mentioned items with physical art prints. Items will be packaged and shipped in 9x12 inch. Right. So would you say that this? So which perk is the gives you the most for your money?
The most for your money?
Yeah.
Outside of the King's Chest, I honestly think that because I'm using I think it's the hardcover. Because not only are you getting that, you're getting you're getting the base inks and colors in the book too. So you can if you just want to look at it, you congratulations, you have like a little art book in there too. And you're I love hardcovers, so you're not really gonna be damaging the book that much, and you're also getting like all the you're pretty much getting like the digital art prints sent to you too. So if you don't want to spend like $80, that one's actually a pretty good deal.
Sure, right. But to be fair, they're all good. So any perk you pick, it's all good, guys. And you can start from $5. And you help out a creator. Let's see if something happened with the campaign. It's still 43 backers. Guys, go share this. Talk about this campaign. Share it on social media. Welcome, Hojo. Welcome, sir. Keep kicking ass. Yes, keep kicking ass, man. The campaign looks fantastic. Oh, I just noticed I was no longer sharing. Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
Sorry. Oh, right. Okay, then. Good looking book. Then before we close things off, guys, I need to present something else. Present what? What's this? Wait. First, stop the screen. Sorry, guys. Present, share the screen. Then we go to this one right here, because this is Perfect 10 Book 5, POWERTRIP Book 2. The link is in the description of this video. This book is so good, guys. This is fantastic. The art that I'm getting, it's look at this. This is crazy, guys. This is top-notch superhero entertainment, right? You have a lot of action, and you get this is extra book also. These are 2 books. So POWERTRIP Book 2 will also be available during this campaign, which offers 3 shorter stories from the genuine universe made by different creative team and introducing new characters. So go check that out. Go sign up. We will likely launch the end of July, begin August, and we have a like this early bird thing that you don't want to miss, guys, because it's fantastic. So stop the screen. Whew. Aaron, thank you for being my guest today, sir.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Do you have some other streams planned? Do you have a stream tour or campaign tour?
Right now, I do have a few streams lined up. I have 2 more to get to this week, and then I say like next month I have a few lined up. And Belmont actually hit me up, and we're gonna be doing Belmont and Luke hit me actually letting me do a stream for our second campaign launch in August.
Campaign launch?
Oh yeah, we're also after this we're gonna be launching on Fund My Comic. So in case anyone doesn't really like Kickstarter, they can get it on there too.
All right. Okay. Second chance like deal.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. Will you also go to Kickstarter?
Oh, Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm on Kickstarter. Yeah.
Oh, you're on Kickstarter. Oh,
sure.
Yeah, you were. No, sorry, I meant Indiegogo.
No, you're good. Honestly, I'll be honest. I don't know how to work Indiegogo. I haven't really had that much success on it, so I'll figure that out later. And once I'm ready to launch a campaign on there, if I'm able to, then I'll give it a try. But for now, I'm good.
All right, man. All right, you're doing good. 24 days left. Thank you for being my guest, and special thanks to the chat for everyone being here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this conversation, give it a like. If you didn't like the conversation, give it a dislike. And I'm very sorry. I will be back next Sunday with my regular show. I don't have a guest lined up just yet. So if you're watching, you have a campaign going on, you want to be on the show next Sunday around this time, let me know, reach out to me, and we can set it up and we can show your campaign. Right. So that was the show for the extra show for today. Have a fantastic rest of the week, guys, and see you guys Sunday. Bye.